exciting conversation today. My name is Peter Ayeni. Let me just make sure that everything is good. Let me see if we have people on LinkedIn. So we are streaming today from on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So if from anywhere you are joining us, let me just know. So we are live now on LinkedIn. That's great. Let me just double check for yeah. I think this is live. Great on YouTube. Awesome. So let me just double check here. Let me see. All right. So I think we're live on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. Also, got it. So we're live everywhere. That's really great. So I'm so excited for today's conversation because yeah, Barra is an amazing guy. I need to check something. Okay, I found it. So I found that I had my YouTube in another tab and it's echoing back into my ears, and that's not good. Okay, it's just I'm saying. We're having a conversation with. I've mentored like a lot of people uh on ADP lists, and I would say like not because I'm having conversation with Barra today, but Barra is one of my top mentee, and it's not just because he put in the work. That's the truth. He put in the work, and it works. And just like other mentees that I've worked with, that put in the work into it, and they can be able to see that result. So why we are having this conversation today, just to be able to share his journey transitioning into tech, because I've had like a lot of people. I've been running Break into Tech for a while now, and it's always good to share the story of people who actually make that transition and to just let you know that it's possible for anyone to be able to do it. So today we'll be having conversation with Barra. I'll just bring him in. Hello, Barra. How you doing?
Hello, Peter. I really, I'm really like honored to be your guest, and also I'm honored to be your mentee at the same
Yeah,
time. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like a fruitful conversation, and I hope it's gonna like be an advantage for the viewers.
yeah. Thank you very much. Sincerely, like I said before, you are one of my top mentee on ADP list, and I think I got a message from ADP list last week that I was one of the top 1% in engineering. So which is really I'm excited about that. It's like putting these free hours and stuff. It's not really like easy because like I work like full time. I have like three boys at home, and then my weekend I'm supposed to rest a little bit. But I still like give some times of my weekend to be able to like mentor and give back to the society and the community at large. And the reason why I do that is because for me personally, also, my tech journey was a bumpy ride. So it wasn't like smooth, like some people find it easy than others. I didn't find it my easy to myself. So it was hard for me to get mentors. It was hard for me to actually understand what I was doing in the tech space. So it took me like really long time to actually understand what was going on and to be able to get a grip of the industry. So, but when I did, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to allow other people coming to face the same thing, and that's the reason why I like, try to mentor, try to share my experience, try to write about um, what I've learned over the years and be able to share all of these things with other people. So if you are joining us, you can always ask your questions on the chat. during the conversation. So if you have any question you want to ask Barra, just ask away. Definitely. So we have people joining, a lot of people on LinkedIn already. Sometimes this streaming platform doesn't give you the exact number because the API is not always correct, and sometimes, and because we are on a free mode, so they don't want to give us everything. It's fine. Maybe I will upgrade soon if it works really well. But I think for today, it will work for our bit. So it's 5 minutes in. Let's get started. So tell us about yourself, Barra. Yeah, for people that
Yeah.
doesn't know you so well.
Okay. So first of all, I'm Bara Nazar. I'm from Iraq. Like originally from Baghdad, but I live in Kurdistan, the north of Iraq, specifically in Erbil. So basically, like when I was like in college, I was very someone who is very interested in being the top in the industry. However, I faced a lot of challenge in my like a previous career. I used to be like pharmacist. I graduated from pharmacy, College of Pharmacy, and I worked in the pharmacy sector in different companies, in the marketing especially. However, when why I changed my career because I got inspired by a friend of mine, and I saw how the tech companies care about their employees
Mhm.
compared to other companies like the pharmaceutical companies, specifically in Iraq. And also, there are a lot of things that I faced in my previous company, like the environment, like the people that I challenge, and the challenge itself, like in the industry itself. So I decided to to change and get a different path. um, so I went to study on my own, and this was like challenging when you decide to put to get to leave everything that you studied and you aim it for in your life, and you
Yeah,
just reset everything and start from zero, and all of these things is on my own, starting with no official curriculum, no
yeah,
degree in computer science, no degree in software engineering. It was completely new to me. So yeah, I tried 5 months of studying on my own. I learned HTML, CSS, and was in the beginning of learning JavaScript.
yeah,
But the same friend, someday when we were sitting in a cafeteria, and he suggested me to go to a boot camp, to join a boot camp. Like he said, just apply for it. You might get accepted, maybe. So it
mhm,
was for free, and yeah. So Alhamdulillah, like I get accepted. Like I was from the top 5 who got accepted the boot camp. Uh, and I went to about 5 months of studying and training in that boot camp. It was like a very good boost to boost my knowledge
yeah,
through the learning journey. A boot camp is essential. It's not because the things that you will get from the boot camp itself, because the curriculum, there are a lot of curriculums free online,
yeah.
they are the best. But the thing is that it's compress everything within a specified
Period
time
of time. So
period
do
of
you
time,
want to
exactly.
say, compared to when you were learning on your own for five
Hmm.
months,
Hmm.
what kind of resources were you using? Were you just like doing like YouTube, doing like
Hmm.
buying courses, or what about the process like
Yeah.
when you were learning by yourself for 5 months? Because there are a lot of people that are self-taught and they
Hmm.
are finding it difficult to be able to organize themselves. really well.
Hmm.
So, and then for you to make the transition, I just want to understand what are the things that you tried during the first
Hmm.
5 months of learning yourself.
Hmm. Well, actually, I went through tutorials hell, like
Okay.
because everyone should go through it, but like I decided to stick with one. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good.
It's
Like
good. Okay.
yeah. So I went to one of the best, which was the free code camp. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and also I like I went through the Odin project.
Oh,
Like
okay.
those
Yeah,
are like yeah, actually those are the like the best curriculum that you will ever like that every student will ever see or experience because they are especially specifically organized to people who are learning on their own. It's completely free. Yeah, it's completely free and it's completely provide everything the one needed to be a developer, either
Mhm.
like a full stack or a front end.
Okay, that's great. So, I think it's always good to like because there's a lot. I all of the time when I'm speaking to people that want to transition into tech, I just tell them just go try free code camp
Mm-hmm,
because yeah, it's just organized is like that. Like it give you all of the curriculum step by step.
mm-hmm,
So you have projects to
mm-hmm,
build and things like that. But what
mm-hmm,
is the most difficult challenge trying to learn to code by yourself using free code camp that you
mm-hmm.
face? Like, does it work? Like you've not done computer science before, and then you just like you go on free code camp for the first time. Is it that especially simple to approach? What was your feeling in those early days?
Mhm. Actually, like they are providing like especially the Ordinary project. They are providing things that absolute for absolute beginners, like
Oh,
those who knows nothings in computer science. They can start with the Ordinary project, and step by step, they will like develop themselves. Like, but the thing is that the Odin project is the path that you are like developing like yourself on, but
okay.
uh, there are another things like it's there is always in like in software engineering they are saying how to think like a programmer.
Sure.
Yeah, so the thing is that how can I think like a programmer is not only how can I solve the problems, but
Mm,
also it is how can I like immerse myself in the community? How can I always checking new things? How can
mm,
I try to be like or to build a network in with software engineers? As
yeah.
like thinking like a programmer is not I see it like this, and it works, and I succeeded this like ideology. Like
Yeah.
when I think like a programmer, it means that everything that comes to my mind should be go through a programmer way, the
Yeah.
programmer way of thinking. Like, do you hear me? I
Yeah. I
think
can hear you.
I got
Yeah.
disconnected.
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the way of thinking like a programmer. Like free code camp will provide you the path, but the it will not provide you the network. It will not provide
Mm,
you the social media, like the media, the guys, the friends, the way of thinking. Yeah. So like
mm,
choosing this path is the path that will lead you, but it will not lead you in an easy way.
yeah.
How can
That's
you? How can you? Yeah.
yeah. I think what I want to say there is the fact that free code camp give you this environment that you can learn to code, but we're probably like learning on your own. But it doesn't give you the understanding that you need that community. But for instance, like when you're a pharmacist, like you go to school to college, right? Like maybe you spend like 3 4 years in the school and you have
Hmm.
a lot of
Hmm.
friends who are also pharmacists. So you're able to
Hmm.
like share ideas, build network, and that's the importance of school anyway. And you do that for like let's say 3 4 years or 5 years, and that give you like a new opportunity. But when you are transitioning to tech, it's like a new industry that you don't even know anyone yet. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know who to understand. Then when you are learning on free code camp,
Mhm.
it's just you. I'm like, where are the other software engineers? Who do I ask for help and stuff like that? So for you, is that when you decided to go to boot camp?
But one fact, which is like I totally agree with the fact that it's a challenging. But the thing is that before the bootcamp, I only know two people who are in tech. My
Okay,
friend, the one who inspired me, and his
okay,
friend. Like after the boot camp was about 50 56 like up like uh, people who were like students, and
yeah,
about seven mentors or seven people who are in management. So after the boot camp I knew like more than 60 people who are in tech. So imagine
that's a,
how significant I got immersed in the community.
yeah,
I made a lot of friends. So yeah, so it's like the one who wants to improve his or herself, and this or to build to build a network in the community, they need to go here and here and build relationships with others. So
yeah,
otherwise, it's gonna be only you, and only you. If you are the best, as I told you before, before the session, that uh, if you are the best like software engineer in the world, and
yeah,
you have no friend or no network, no one will knows
mm,
that you are the best. You are
that's true.
the most outstanding like software engineer. Only you knows
You
that
know that,
that you are the
yeah,
best. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's really true because I
Mhm,
find it's took me time for me to understand this concept myself, and I
mhm,
made a post not quite long on Facebook and said that uh, there's a secret about blowing your own trumpet, right? Because if you don't blow your own trumpet, no one is going to blow it for you. So blowing your own trumpet is like a kind of like English adage. Like blowing your own trumpet is like putting yourself out there, letting people know you. So it could be in the area of like trying to network with people, trying to broaden your knowledge, maybe writing an article, maybe doing a video, maybe talk on the podcast or something, like just like pushing your ideas out there for people to know that okay, I'm here. You're like raising your hands up. So it doesn't matter how brilliant your idea. Like I just remember like Dao that created Node.js. Imagine he created Node.js and he just keep it in his own house and just using it, and nobody knows about it. And maybe no one will be using Node.js today. But he created this amazing software. Even at the beginning, it was not totally the super same, but he shared it with the world, and everybody was like, "Wow, this could be cool!" And everybody started to contribute, and it took off. So sometimes, like putting yourself out there into the community and stuff like that can be a great way to do it. But at the same time, like I know, like not everybody can afford boot camp. Sometimes some people have gone for like I did self taught for a while, even before I went to boot camp. But when I went to boot camp, like I just realized like I already know a lot of the things. Though I make a lot of friends also in boot camp, which I think is a plus. And
mhm.
even I got a job even before, like see a few weeks into my boot camp, I got a job. So and that's the idea. Boot camp actually. So I want you to like share like your boot camp experience in terms of your learning.
Mhm.
So what's how much of your confidence and the learning you gain during the boot camp period?
Well, actually, as I told you, like it boost my knowledge, and it boost my like network size, and also it's gave me even the worst bootcamp is good. Like I'm not saying, yeah, yeah, it's better than nothing. Imagine, like
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
the worst bootcamp materials is not good, but you will gain friends, you will get like expand, you will know how can you work with other people, and
Sure.
also you will know how can you manage a project through managing the people that you are working with.
Yeah.
And yeah, because software engineering or like being a developer is not only creating programs, it's also communication, it's also dealing with time management, dealing with people management. So this is like the things that I gained from the bootcamp.
Yeah, sure. I think that's really, I love that you put into that. That's so true. Every knowledge is equally important, especially if you are transitioning from a career totally different to tech. Like for people that have like computer science or any kind of tech background, it's great. Like you already have friends in tech already, you already have this network. But for people that you're coming from a new career space into tech, so you need to be able to make those network and friends as fast as possible in a very short amount of time, because you don't
Mhm,
have like another 6 years or another 4 years to transition. Like you have like a really
mhm,
so like bootcamp is just like is like a shortcut to give you that boost and to be able to make that network, and then from there you can just like exponentially increase that network. Yeah, that's great.
mhm,
So I know like the market is really crazy right now, and bootcamp, I know, yeah, some success rates and grades like that is, yeah, we cannot determine all of those things. But what are the things that really work for you? And these are the things that I really want like people to know about. That, yeah, the market is not really smiling right now with advent of AI, with a lot of layoff and stuff like that, but there's still like a lot of opportunities.
mhm.
So
Uh,
what are the strategy? How did you uh, go about it, getting your first opportunity in tech?
Yeah, this came after the boot camp. Like after the boot camp, I got exposed to the ADB list, and I actually you were the first one an
Yeah,
ADB list, and like the first mentor an ADB list. So I book a session with you, and you were the like the one like I got really benefits from learning. How can I learn? How can I like improve myself? What are the things that missing? And also like you keep me like as a mentor, you kept me the in the way of uh, always there is someone who is waiting for you to progress.
yeah,
So I was
mm,
so yeah so I was progressing because in our next session I will tell you that I did those things.
yeah.
That was like the things that keep me progressing like day by day, week by week.
So I'll be
And
like
so
someone that you are accountable to. Like, okay, yeah, I
exactly
have the
accountable, yeah.
accountability partner. Yeah,
Yeah, so actually, like, and I really like it the way that you, like how you are thinking, because you are working as a full-time in a full-time job. You have kids, you have a lot of responsibilities, and you were there for free, giving me like advices and tips. How can I improve myself? Like I really like got inspired by the way that you are thinking and how efforts you are giving to the community. So I
mm,
said like to myself, no, there is someone who is giving me each time like an hour of minutes, or an hour of session 1 hour session for free, in order to for me to get better in my career. So I have to keep myself and in the path, in the correct path.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually,
I think
so
that's really, really like I never thought about it like that. Really, I'm telling you,
yeah.
it's really like it's a kickback, right? Like when I look at like, okay, yeah, I'm getting these things for free. How can I pay? Like if someone can devote this time to for me to improve myself and for me to get better. So why won't I bet on myself? So you're basically like saying that okay, I if someone can place a bet on me and believe I can do this, so that means
mhm,
I should be the one. I should put a bet on myself also and put in the work. And actually, that was what I saw in you in our first conversation,
mhm,
because I saw the eagerness and all of the follow up and everything. So, and also I can see the fear. Also, like Peter, is this thing possible? Can I get it? Can
mhm,
it's there, but at the same time, because I also have been there before. I've been in this part where I was like trying to break into tech, trying to get my first opportunity, and I feel
mhm,
like maybe it's impossible. And
mhm,
I go from is impossible to getting several offers and then getting
mhm,
job and working for some of the most innovative tech company in the UK
mhm,
currently, Datasia, with the work we were doing. So
mhm,
I think it's that way of thinking. It's very very crucial,
mhm,
and I made a post some while ago that getting into tech right now is getting cheaper and cheaper. Even a lot of boot camp will tell you don't pay now until you get hired and then you can pay something gradually.
mhm.
So because they're like placing all this bets on you, like, yeah, the opportunity is there, get this knowledge. So if people take it for granted, then uh it's really, really hard to um like it's really really hard when people start taking that kind of thing, and then they're taking it for granted. So I think it's always good to see that, oh, this knowledge is something that is key, crucial, and then I'm also going to pay it forward, and you put in that work, and it's going to pay off. Because I remember, like, I was like, don't worry, this thing's gonna work, just trust the process, trust the process, and then it happens. So, and it's forever journey, right? The tech space is where we are learning every day. Even for me, being in tech for 15 years, I started from assembling desktop computers and repairing network, LAN, local area network. That's what I was doing in the beginning, technicians and
Mhm.
stuff. To design, to web, to becoming a software engineer, to doing all of those things. So I've been in this and upskill. It's all learning all the time. I have some of my friends that we started as a computer technician together. They are still stuck there. They can't even move from technicians to maybe to networking. Maybe some people transition to
Mhm.
networking. Some people may not able to. I think having that mindset to be able to transition, it's always very, 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 very important. So, yeah. So, give us some tips on like your
Yeah,
job's journey and how you are able to make it happen. Yeah.
yeah. So actually, like there are two tips, like golden tips that I really motivate people to do. Uh, the first one is to build. There are a lot of things that building projects. Like you have to build the projects. However,
Mhm.
you have to build the project on your own. Like, of course, like the one that be in the shoes of the one that who will hire you. Like
Mm.
if you were the one who is hiring, will you hire someone who has done nothing? Like, no,
Yeah.
of course. So the thing is that you have to do projects, complete projects, not only like a half a projects, complete projects, a projects that is fully working. Like
End to end.
if people can use it, so or you can use it, you can depend on it. The second thing is to and actually this tips was from you, which why how can I improve my network. So I went through different mentors, and by chance, like I was with mentor who has a network, or a friend in Iraq who
Mm.
is a CTO in a company, that is the company that I'm working on in now. So because he saw me, he got what I'm aiming for, what is the experience that I have, what the things that I have done, and the skills that I work on. um, he like recommend me to the CTO, and because they were asking for someone who is a junior front end developer. Yeah, so he recommended me, and the CTO just contacted me, and it was like one to one
Yeah.
like session. It was I even didn't realize that this is an interview,
Whoa.
and it was,
Can you imagine?
yeah,
That's how
yeah,
it
it
should
was.
be. Really. That's how it should be.
Yeah, it was like a side, like an official interview, and he knew that I'm really passionate about. The thing is that don't get sink in the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
That I don't know this, I don't know this, I don't know this. No, actually, you have to. The best thing is that you have. Oh, thank you, Ibrahim. uh, so, so the best thing is that you have the passion. Like you have the
Yeah.
passion to learn, you have the mentality to improve. So and everything comes like step by step.
Yeah.
So he saw me, and I have a long-term vision about what things that I wanted to achieve. So
Yeah.
he just sent me a challenge, and I completed the challenge, and I got hired. So as simple as that. Is that
Yeah.
I worked on things like on the projects. Like I almost finished one fully, like the capstone project of in my bootcamp was almost like a full project. People can
Yeah.
sign in, can use it, can chat with it, and and also I got a lot of things from mentors like you. So yeah, I improved myself and communication. So basically, those are the tips. Two golden things: improve your network, and like do a lot of projects, complete
Yeah.
projects. Do a lot of complete projects. Like
Okay.
if you can do like two, three complete projects, it will be amazing.
Yeah. So I think you're absolutely right. So for me, actually, all of the job that I got have always been easy interviews. Like when
Yeah.
you're having interviews, like you're talking with your friend or someone that really care about you, like you know that this interview is done. It's a company that you want to work for. So like when I was interviewing for Netasia, the company I was with right now, even like before I applied for the job, when I got to see that role and what the company is doing, I could see myself working for that organization. You know, it's part of what I used to tell you that you are going to be working with people, with organization, with a vision. So is it a vision that you are proud to be part of? That you have passion, you want to build, you want to improve, and you want to be part of? And that make it much more easier. You know, some people structuring into tech, what is on our mind sometimes is just like the money, how can I get the jobs? And we're just like worried and applying for everything. There's nothing wrong being anxious and applying for everything, but it's always good that you are passionate about what you want to do. You care about the company. Like you don't want to work for your organization because of money. That you don't care about the product, about what they are being building, what they are doing. You know, I've always loved security, IT, using technology for good and stuff like that. And when I saw this, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is
Hmm.
something where I could grow. This is something like I would love to contribute to. And that passion, when we are talking with people, you know, there is a quote I read recently that said that is the passion in your face when you talk about what you love that make you beautiful. so, so is that passion
Exactly.
that will make people like, oh yes,
Hmm.
I want Barra on my team. Because like this passionate about these things,
Hmm.
it's not just about, yeah, I would just want just another place I will get my next salary or the money. Yeah, the money is good, the money will come, but at the same time, understand passion is key. Build your network, build project. Yeah, project is very, very important because, like, I used to tell people if you're going to an interview, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to be talking about algorithm questions that you won't use at your role every day, or you want to talk about the projects you've built that actually work? that people can use, things you've done. And for a lot of beginners, because people want to be sure that you can build something, because that's for software engineering. Like a lot of us every day, we face problem and want to look at where we can solve that problem. Because software engineering is not like it's not, that's why it's an engineering, but it's not like civil engineers that has everything figured out, because civil engineering have been around for decades. They've been building, I mean, decades, for centuries. We've seen pyramids, we've seen a lot of buildings. So structural engineering have rules and everything that can just plug and play and it works. But in engineering, we are facing new things. Look at AI. We are facing new problems every day. So you have to be able to demonstrate
Mhm.
that you can solve new problems. You can build things that people can use. You understand, even on time and also quickly. So those are all the skills that a lot of people that want to hire juniors look into. It's not just about the coding alone. It's about how you could actually get through with something end to end. How you think, people also is quite important. So thank you very much, Barra. I think that was really amazing insights that you gave in there. And also, I think another thing that you didn't talk about, actually, that I think is a credit to you, is the fact that you were hungry for opportunities during those periods. Like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you I sent you a platform, is a for these internship platforms, and you were part of the internship. You were, that's really shows that you were really hungry for opportunity to
Mhm.
demonstrate what you can do, and that's the most
Mhm.
important thing.
By the way, one thing to mention, one of the things that enables me to, I think one of the main factor that I got internship, which is the thing that I was in Fuel My Hustle,
Yeah,
and also the Tech Clarity Coach. So actually, in the first, I think in the first or the second session with you, you advised me to go to a platform which was Radical X. However, like I told you, after spending I think 2 months with them, I told you no, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna not continue with them because they are focusing on
yeah,
and
that's
and
what I think.
uh, and you told me that you were gonna make something that really focus on people and
Yeah,
improving the employee or the people that we are working on. So yeah, I was in Fuel My Hustle. Actually, it was really a boost to me, and I was in Fuel My Hustle till the day that I got
yeah.
hired. It's yeah. So like even in the day that I got hired, I told you like, should I
Yeah, I think
leave?
it's really amazing
Yeah.
because, like, I know, like, because
Yeah.
also you are very proactive. I think like success, it is like, and I would say, like, I know a lot of people from I also will be listening, and some of the reason why I stopped some of the projects we were doing, because like people were not responsive as much. But I'm happy that we have some couple of people that have actually gained a lot from the little time period that we had on the project, because I want something, because if you are self-driven, if you want something so badly, uh it shows, because you're able to put that work into it, and that's what you do. I can see that the way you, like, you actually take lead on things, and you quickly put things together and stuff like that. And there is no way someone would do that opportunity won't come your way, because it has to be proactive. Because today AI can do things, right? Like, people can ask AI questions. So
Mhm.
if you're going to be waiting for people to tell you to do things, and then that means you can be replaced by ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is just like waiting for people to ask him stuff. You understand? So, and that's what I would do. Like,
Exactly.
even in my
Mhm.
work, sometimes I will create some stuff. Maybe my manager is like, okay, yeah, Peter, no, maybe don't do too much on this one. Like, it's better that way, because I'm always looking at, okay, how can I improve this in ahead of time? I'm always thinking, what can we do better? How can we make this just efficient? Because, like, it's always good to be proactive. That's how we are better than ChatGPT or AI. ChatGPT is just waiting for questions, but humans shouldn't be waiting for questions. We should be asking. We should be taking initiatives. We should be questioning. We should be probing. We should be improving. We should be suggesting. We should be thinking. And those are the things that people are looking for. Companies are looking for proactive minds. People that you go out of your way to do things. You don't wait until things get given to you. And I think that is another thing I would say to people who are in you're trying to get a job in tech. Be proactive, think outside of the box. You understand? It's not just about the job or title or the money. Like, be passionate about it. There's so many jobs to be done, work to be done, but little job. What I say about work is that open source are looking for help, uh, volunteering opportunities, internships, and something like that. Just get yourself busy, and then you never know the opportunity will come. If it is writing, if it is mentoring other people, don't think you have to be a senior before you start mentoring people, because for you now you can write HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Some people are just starting; they don't even know what HTML is, and they're trying to figure out their way on Free Code Camp. Those are the people that you can mentor, and they will be grateful for you also. Do you know that every time I've mentored people on ADP list, it has also helped me also personally to grow, to develop. So mentoring is two-way thing. It's not just for me, for the people, but also for myself also to get better, and which I think is really great. So thank you very much, Barra. Do you have like any kind of conclusions, any kind of tips, any that you want to give to us before we make it
Y-
a day?
Yeah, actually, I like recently I discovered one thing, one word that enables me to reach to the level who I am. Of course, it's a gift from Allah, but the thing is that one word that was a cause to me to continue, which was
Yeah.
discipline. Like it's only one word. You have to do it. Like there is no
Hmm.
shortcut for it. Discipline. Do it every day till you reach the thing that you are supposed
Yeah.
to reach, and then
Hmm.
continue. So it's only one word. If you like the things, if you don't like it, if you are happy, sad, you have to
Hmm.
do it. So basically, this is the last thing that I advise everybody, even myself, to stick with it, which is like if you got motivated or depend on motivation, motivation is
Enough.
not
Yeah.
enough. Like it's you, yeah. So discipline is like they always fire their the fire that will not turn
Yeah.
down. So it's
Yeah. I think that's really incredible. I think discipline is key, definitely, especially in I've seen that in this tech space. This like things change so fast. So many things to learn. Like so many things to learn. And without that discipline, you'll be rusty and absolutely behind, and you won't. It's not that you have to be learning new things like new shiny framework every day, but you just need to be better by yourself. Maybe communication, maybe writing, maybe learning, maybe building something new, maybe learning something new concept you've not learned before, maybe even trying out. There was a day it was just a weekend, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to try out C sharp because I've not used C sharp in production before." So I'm like, "Let me just try out C sharp. What's this language about?" And I just spent like a weekend learning C sharp, and it was amazing. So sometimes just learn new things, throw yourself into. There was a time also I just tried Rust. I'm like, I've seen a lot of booze around Rust and stuff like that. Let me just see what the ecosystem is all about. Just go to the ecosystem, watch some videos, read some articles, and like, wow, this language is amazing. But I'm not sure it's for me, but I just like see what is going on there. But you can never tell. Maybe there could be other opportunities that can come and it's Rust, and I'll have to do it. So, and that's the thing, and it's discipline that will allow you to continue, because motivation will actually go away. Definitely, like motivation will go away all the time. You'll be tired. Sometimes, and sometimes you don't have want to learn anything. but with discipline you can be able to move forward and stuff. So yeah, so thank you everyone that joined us. There will be a replay of this one after, and thank you so much, Barra, for taking this time to come. I know this video here
Thank you
will
too.
still be helping a lot of people, even months and years to come, that want to break and transition into tech from another career. So thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, and hopefully,
Thank
maybe
you.
in 2 years' time, when you are a senior principal engineer, we'll come again and have have
Yeah,
another
sure.
conversation soon. So thank you very much. Bye bye.
Yeah, sure.